Oh, right. You know what those leaf crunching sounds mean? They mean it's time for the Nate Cast. I'm Nate Chappell, and I'm the Nate who's casting today and, well, every day. I'm sitting here at the Capitol building in Madison, Wisconsin, the state capital of Wisconsin. It's a pretty crazy building. If you want to look at it, you should come here. It's quite a spectacle, but I've been here for so long that I really definitely take it for granted. You can see it, kind of miles out. And yeah, I take it for granted for sure. But it actually might be made of granite. So I might be able to take it for granite. But it's probably more like marble or something, right? I don't know how they build buildings out of marbles. How do they even stack them? Seems like they just roll away. Anyway, quite a sight. I'm here at the State Capitol building presenting you with episode 60 of the Natecast. Did you ever think we'd make it? I didn't. I mean, that's one for every minute of an hour. So you could potentially, if you could bend time this way, you could listen to one episode every minute for an hour. Okay, guys, this is the Natecast. We got a bunch of stuff to get to, so I don't want to waste any more time with all of my time travel talk. Okay? Although, that said, I'll see you in the future. Well, it's time to go take Virginia to get her nails done. Yeah, you excited? You pumped? She does not know that this is happening, I don't think. I've told her, but she doesn't. Well, at least she doesn't speak English. I don't know for sure if she understands it. You're not going to love this. I get it. Take this towel. So we're going to the vet to get her nails trimmed because I can't do it alone. Verge is a formidable opponent when it comes to nail trimming. So taking her in, get it done. I bring my own towel because I have to wrap her up in something for safety so that no one gets hurt. It used to take 3 of us. We've got it down to 2 of us with the towel. So it's 3 of us if you count the towel. Okay, here we go. I used to put her in a cat carrier. Not a car carrier. I used to put her in a carrier, but she doesn't like it very much, and she just sits there and yells the whole time. And then I gotta carry this thing, and I'm not so good at carrying stuff. Okay, you ready to go? You sound like you're pumped. You stoked about this, or what? Okay, let's do it. Let's hit the road. Okay, guys, we're on the road. So far, so good. Verge is loving it. Verge. Yeah. Okay, Verge. What's your favorite part about taking a ride? First time we ever really hung out was in a van. I picked her up in Virginia when she was a little baby. That's why I named her that. Glad we didn't find her in New Jersey. So we found her in Virginia, and we stole her and took her home to Wisconsin in a van. And then she actually rode in another moving truck all the way out to Portland and then all the way back. So she's done some serious traveling, and I think that's why she knows she doesn't like it. Hey guys, it's me, Nate. I'm going to record this bit about being left-handed for a different podcast, the Station Wagon podcast. And you guys just listen in, because I'm going to use it for me, too. Double dip. Okay, here we go. Hey, I'm the Natecast. Nope, that wasn't great. It's a bit noisy over here. Okay, I'm going to go over here where it might be less noisy. Hey, this is Nate, a notable lefty and host of the Natecast. My experience with being left-handed has been mostly positive. It really, it was like being born into a club, a complaint club, basically, where we just get to complain about spiral notebooks and the marks that they leave on our arms. It made me feel good as a kid that in Princess Bride, Inigo Montoya's left-handed in the first half of that sword fight. That's where I turned it off. I got scared. So it's great that Inigo Montoya is clearly left-handed. I don't know why he's smiling, though. Anyways, I have a suspicion that I'm left-handed because my mom purposely made me left-handed because she wanted to sit next to me when we ate dinner at restaurants in booths. That's how much of a mama's boy I am. So, hey, thanks for letting me share your experiences about what about you though? What is your left-handed experience? Okay, thanks. If you go like this rambling, first, what's wrong with you? Second, you might want to join me over at the Natecast. What do you think? Okay. Okay. Yep. Love you too. Bye. Welcome to a very exciting edition of Jonny Fisher's Animal Encounters. I'm here with Jonny Fisher, and I'm here to talk to Johnny about cicada. Is that the plural?
We'll go with it. Yeah, cicadas live underground, at the base of trees. I think it's a specific tree, but it doesn't matter. For like 10 years as a larval stage. And then they burrow up after this 10 years or so, go by, and then climb up to the base of the trees and hang there.
Can I interrupt?
Yeah.
What do they look like as larvae, do you know?
I think like worms, like maggot type deal, like a grub more of.
Grub, sure.
Grub. Okay. The white grubs. And then when they climb up, you've seen them like the cocoons when they crawl onto the base of trees. You know what I'm talking about? You've seen them, like you've ever picked them up. They're like the little hollow shells of the cicada before they have metamorphosed.
No, before they have
metamorphosized.
Metamorphosized.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's just a hard word for me to say.
That's a hard word.
So, do you know what I'm talking about? The little shells, though? You've never seen them on the base of trees?
I'm sure that I have, Johnny, but I can't.
Anyways, so it's just like the shell of what they look like. So they crawl out of that, and then they have wings at this point.
Do it look like the cicada? Is it cicada shaped?
Yeah. Without wings, basically, and smaller. I mean, imagine them, because you've seen the full cicadas when they're grown, they got the wings and stuff. So imagine that without it, and smaller and more grub-like, just little claws.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I guess I just always thought they were a cicada whose wings had fallen off.
There's a baby one, and
cute,
and it grew out of that. So yeah,
it was just a phase.
Exactly. Then they go up and fly up into top trees and rub their wings together or whatever to attract other mates, and then mate and lay their eggs and repeat the process of dormant stage for 10 years.
Live, die, repeat. So how do they bury them?
I have no idea. I don't think that they do. I think maybe when they hatch, they bury themselves. I'm not sure about that. Oh,
so they're laid and then they hatch and crawl under the earth and lay there for 10 years.
Yeah.
That's fucked up, man.
I know. Bugs are crazy. They do all kinds of weird things. I think there's a toad that does that same thing. There's actually toads that, like, carry their young in their back, like, in little holes, and they'll come out. And, like, it's gross. It's weird.
Well, that's a whole other episode. That's been another edition of Jonny Fisher's Animal Encounters. I've been Nate.
And I've been Johnny.
And those have been Cicada. Buddy's in a basket of blankets and he stares at you expectantly. Buddy's in a basket of blankets and he just wants you to pet him. Buddy's on a basket of blankets and he's all like, please just pet me. Buddy's on a basket of blankets, oh God, please, please, please just pet him. 'Cause he's so cute. We're here at the Chapel Thunder National Cribbage Tournament and High Five Festival. And we got level pegging. Level pegging.
Level pegging.
Just.
We're playing cribbage.
How do you feel about the game so far?
Well, I feel like, and the scoreboard will bear this out, that we're pretty evenly matched.
You had one 21-point hand. That really helped.
Yeah, it was pretty fortunate. I think it was like there were 3 8s and 2 7s or something.
I've been dealt a lot of.
And then I got something else out.
We've all been lucky, haven't we?
Yeah.
Okay. It's your deal, I think. Isn't it?
It's terrible timing.
It's not the worst, actually, with the amount of points you have to make up. You kind of need 2 hands.
But you're gonna go out before you get
Necessarily,
to that.
like this. I'd say this is your best chance. What?
Really?
Yeah, because otherwise you'd have to get like an 18-point hand, which is also possible. So I'd say either way. I'm just trying to be trying to put a bright side spin on it for you. I just want you to get your hopes up so I can dash them. I'm victorious. And I dance around with my lemon head. You have to do a picture of me where I had a lemon for a head that was being a sourpuss. Then I drew one of her where she had a butt for a face. Same bangs. Same bangs. 9.
15.
Uh-oh,
2.
here she comes. I'm gonna say 24.
30.
Go. 10.
20.
30.
Go.
I will.
And for last.
Okay, let's see, am I out?
Probably.
I have
Would you not be? Yeah.
8 points.
Oh, you just made it. Good job.
Looks like we made
I probably
it.
didn't even go out. Let me see if I would have.
15-2, 15-4. I'm sorry, pair for 2, pair for 4.
Yeah. Is that all?
Boo! So what are you going to say to the guys in the locker room about this?
I'm gonna be like, guys, next time, get more points on that board. And get in the last hole first.
Good game.
Good game.
Should we do one more high five?
We killed it, yeah.
Well, that's been the Thunder Nationals at the Chapel Dome. I'm Nate.
And I'm Viv.
And I'm Nate.
And I'm Viv.
Good night.
Good luck.
Good luck, Lemonhead. You know what that sound means? That sound means it's time for a trickle edition of the dish. It's not really a trickle edition, I just wanted to make that little trickly noise. It's going to be a normal edition of the dish, you guys. The dish, of course, is the segment in which I do the dishes and we dish about all the hottest gossip all around the apartment. Alright, let's dish. Well, the hottest piece of gossip, like the freshest piece of business that we have here is that, so we have this area kind of right above the sink where we hang a colander, we hang the wok, and we hang a skillet. And we are hanging them on this tiny screw that's like tilted slightly downwards. That was my solution at some point. It has bothered me ever since, and I have done nothing about it. But today, ladies and gentlemen, today, because I didn't feel like doing the dishes yet, I instead replaced those screws with hooks. Oh yeah, baby. Yeah, this is going to be this is a big upgrade, guys, a lot safer. That we recently got a new wok, you see, and the new wok was much bigger than the old wok, much heavier, and it's like positioned so it's hanging right over all of the dirty dishes sitting by the sink. So they're just like, it's like ready to fall down and crush everything very loudly. Probably gives me a heart attack or an ear attack. I'd be dead. Viv would have to live out the rest of her life alone because I've made her promise never to remarry if I die, lest I haunt her and her new husband. So that's the hottest piece of gas. Another piece of gas I'm trying to memorize. I've got a quantum comedy stand-up show tonight that I'm on. I'm going as Gary Groundhog. I'm going to perform stand-up comedy as a groundhog, or that's the conceit anyway. Now, I've got to tell you, that's maybe not quite how it's going to work out. More on that later. But I'm not really great at memorizing. I used to be pretty good at it. And you know what? I might still be good at it, but I'm not great at trying to memorize things. Because it's like, when I'm listening to something, I can like talk along with it, you know, I know exactly what's coming. My problem is it's the same reason I don't ride motorcycles. I don't have a motorcycle, that's the problem. I'm just kidding. The reason I don't ride motorcycles is because every once in a while, I just kind of zone out, forget what's going on, lose where I am and what I'm doing, who I am, why I am. So then it's like, oops. And if I'm on two wheels, going 70 miles an hour, I'm dead. You know? I'm a skid mark, you know what I mean? Ew. Sorry I said that. And yeah, so no matter how rehearsed I am, how much I think I know it, sometimes I'll just totally space out in the middle and freeze. And then once I'm freezing, I'm like, oh God, I'm freezing. Oh God, I'm freezing. I've kind of figured out recently, kind of with stand-up comedy and with this show I'm about to do tonight, that what's really going to sell it, and what really sells everything, is confidence, you know? And I have a tendency to really act less confident than I am, if that makes sense. Like, I'm pretty confident in my ability to do things. It's when other people are involved that it gets bad, like my ability to communicate to other people, my ability to display my talents in front of other people while they're looking at me. My ability to get other people to do what I want. In other words, like watch something or laugh or cry or make this noise. Oh! That's been my time, ladies and gentlemen. That's been the dish. I've been Nate. Here's the Groundhog.
So, shadows are pretty scary, huh? Shadows. Did I say shadows? Nah, fuck it. This one's over. Look, I'm gonna level with you guys. My name's not really Gary Groundhog. It's Nate Chappell. Yeah, and I'm just a guy. I'm a human guy. And I'm trapped in a time loop. Okay? Where I'm repeating this 5-minute set over and over and over and over. Yeah, and then at the end of it, over and over, I always snap right back to the beginning. But man, that fucking genie sure taught me a lesson. Okay, but I'm going to put the head back on because I've discovered that you guys are also uncomfortable with direct eye contact. Yeah. So yes, I do understand the irony that I am dressed as a groundhog and basically living out the plot of Groundhog Day. The bigger irony maybe is that I've never seen the movie. Yeah. But don't worry, you guys have told me all about it. Yeah, so I know that it's Bill Murray reliving the same day over and over again. It's Groundhog Day, spoiler alert. And I know that Craig over here insists that it's an allegory about purgatory, and the rest of you guys think it's a bit of a stretch, but you're too nice to say anything unless I really push you on it. You know, so I know this is hard to believe, you guys. Trust me, I know. Would it help if I knew everybody's name and where they came from? Absolutely. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just not very good with names. Yeah, I mean, man, not like Craig here. This guy, fucking steel trap up there, you know what I mean? Not me, though. In fact, I don't even think this guy's name is Craig, is it? No, it's just a name I made up. Yeah, that's what I call him, but I have nicknames for all you guys, actually. We got Blue Jeans, Straight Hair, Straighter Hair, Purple Kelly, Tony Danza, Tiny Dancer. Okay, look, the closest I can come to proof is someone's cell phone is about to ring right Oh, sorry, actually we got to this part a little early. How are you guys doing? Good. Now! It's on silent, though. By the way, thank you guys so much for putting your phones on silent. I really appreciate it. I feel kind of guilty. I feel like I should have been doing more with Eternity, you know? But I gotta tell you, with Eternity, procrastination really gets a lot easier, you know? Because that fucking deadline's never coming. Yeah. And I've been distracted. I've had to pee this whole time. I know. Why don't I just go to the bathroom? Because somebody's in there, okay? Somebody's always in there. Trust me, been here, done this, you know. I do have one that I've been working on. Okay, not great. But I mean, you guys have had your whole lives to learn how to juggle, and you didn't do it either. Let's see. Pick these up here. Now, I know you guys have a lot of questions. Like, how is this even possible? What am I doing with juggling balls in the first place? Or a stopwatch, for that matter? Isn't this really a chipmunk costume? But I think, in the interest of time, let's just cut to the big question. Why is this happening? Frankly, I don't know. I've thought about it, like, what did Bill Murray do to get out of his situation? Just made himself a better person, right? Well, I was a pretty awesome guy coming into this. So then I thought, maybe this is a quantum leap situation, and I have to put right what once went wrong, hoping each time that my next leap will be the leap home. That first time around, it really went wrong. So I've been trying to right it by delivering the perfect Gary Groundhog set, but I don't know if there is such a thing. Then I got to thinking, maybe it's not me. Maybe it's you guys, Maybe, imagine a big applause meter, okay? That just, measures basically noises that you make, to put it crudely. Well, then I'm kind of fucked, because according to my family, my sense of humor is more of a smile and nod sort of thing than a laugh thing. So, look, I'm not going to ask you to laugh at my joke, okay? But I am going to ask you to yell at my joke. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to just skip to my last joke, and then I'm going to have you guys make a noise at it, like oh! Okay, so can we just test this out? Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, God. It's fucking haunting, you guys. Okay. Oh, shit. We're almost out of time here, so I'm going to skip right to the end. Well, if she sees my shadow, it's 6 more weeks of Tinder. Oh, shit, I made it. Oh, man, I'm out. Oh, shit. Oh, that's been my time, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I have been Gary Groundhog for far too long. I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah!
Oh, Nate, you are too much. Back to time travel, huh? Well, anyway, it's the future now. I'm sitting on the Capitol again. I'm not sitting on the Capitol. I'm sitting on the Capitol. Sitting in this, I don't know, it's like a granite bench outside of the Capitol. I am going to take it for granted. Thanks for listening to the podcast. If you like it, tell a friend. And please, whatever you do, come back next week and listen to another exciting edition of the Nate Cast.
Buddy's in a basket of blankets and he stares at you expectantly. Buddy's in a basket of blankets and he just wants you to pet him. Buddy's on a basket of blankets and he's all like, please just pet me. Buddy's on a basket of blankets, oh God, please, please, please just